This is the game Diamond Bridge, and we're going to do a how to play video on this. It's very much like Hex. It has a few different twists, well, mainly one. As you can see here, there's not enough pieces in the game to totally fill the board, and that actually leads to it. It's also, the board is typically smaller than your normal Hex game. This is a commercial game sold by a company called Diamond Bridge, and diamondbridgegame.com is the website. Anyhow, as you see, you got the box. I'm going to move this prop out of the way. It's not part of it. These bags I added just to have the pieces there separately, so they're not part of it. And you get the box. As you can see, the box, the board. There's 16, I believe 16 pieces per side, and very, if you can see that, very basic rules. Pretty much I had the designer, an AP Grant, actually put his, signed it, or pretty much in there. Check the website out for more details. Again, it's a very simple Hex game. There are several variants they mentioned about the swap rule, the pie rule, where one person puts down and the other person decides the way to play. You can play it that way. There's also, you can play silent partners. It's another version. There's another version I have here. You can play silent partners where one person goes and another person in the other team goes, so on and so forth, that way. Object of the game, and let me see if you actually can see this, is that as I said, we have this right here, and what you have here is we'll have the diagram that way. Note the blue side's here. What you're going to do is we'll show you. You're going to form a connection from this side of the board to that side of the board, and the other player goes that way. So, one example you saw here is the pieces connecting like this. I'm just going to do it this way to show you another example. And like that. That doesn't matter. I did this one here. If you can see that there's a bridge, you can go either way. You get to do forking, which is a common strategy you have in it. Like this here. Here. Actually, you can go there or there. And there, as you see, it's connecting. Well, the way this game works is, let me go into the difference here, the core difference. Let's just get pieces down thrown on the board in different areas. And it makes a difference. We're going to add all the pieces down on the board. I like the look and the aesthetics on this. I'm hoping you can make out the difference between the colors. Kind of looks black and whitish on my screen. I'm not sure why. But anyhow, hopefully it'll come in okay. And this, just put the pieces in. Get all the pieces on the board. That's actually a win, I think. Actually, no, we'll stuff them this way. We're just trying to get all the pieces on the board at this point. And this. Now you see the board's now full. Let's say this side here, those went first, for example. That side went first. What you're going to end up doing is this person will relocate, and this is the big difference between the game. They will take one of their pieces and relocate it to another spot on the board. Then blue can decide to go. That's why blue then can decide to go here, for example, and win the game. Let's say blue didn't do that. Blue didn't see it, for example. Then you could pull this out. You could pull this off here. Feels he doesn't need it. Blue then decides what they're going to do. So he's going to play there like that. Blue decides then to pull back and try to go here to form a connection. He realizes he's not doing anything, so he goes like that there. Blue then will pull out one of his extra pieces he's not using. His dead end, and try to go around. And then that. Blue is feeling pressure to do something else, so he will try to go like that there. Then this player here goes here like this. Putting a fork and will win next turn. See, blue then pulls out, tries to block, but it's too late. Blue had an almost win, but as the game went on, you saw here was that actually wrong color, so white goes there, and white wins. So that change about that there, besides the pie roll and a few other things, is how the card moves. That is the big difference between it, because the limited number of pieces they move, that changes the dynamics of the game here. The board smaller, less pieces. I would say it's a good intro to Hacksaw as a point. And again, I do want to, okay, anyhow, that's it. Stay tuned for other videos. I do want to thank you for watching, and may your die always roll die.